Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the player ratings. Bournemouth 4, Everton 1. I know loads of people tonight maybe have put this on just to see me get very, very angry. I can't be arsed. Getting angry with this set of players because they're all a bit of a joke, as is our football club. I also got recently told that some of our players watch my player ratings and aren't really happy when they get low scores. Well, I hope they're all watching tonight. I hope they're sitting on the bus and they're watching and they listen to everything I say about their performances. Not that I am the be-all and end-all, but I hope it upsets them. I hope it really upsets them because performances like that really upset us as fans and really upset the people who've gone all the way to Bournemouth tonight and will go all the way to Bournemouth on Saturday and go everywhere because it's not good enough. And those professional footballers tonight have made us once again and our fan base look shambolic. So I hope you are watching. I hope you're watching. And I hope you get pissed off at what I say. But you know what? You deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Because you were absolutely shite tonight. Nearly to every single one of you was shite, bar maybe a couple. And those two would probably be Stanley Mills and Tom Cannon. And a couple more. But so I hope the words sting. I hope they really, really sting. And you've got absolutely no comeback. No comeback at all. When you go to Bournemouth and get beat 4-1. Frank Lampard has done his press conference, I believe, or done an interview, and he's like, I put out an experienced team. And he did. And even though this team cannot score goals, whether it be the first team or that team, that was an experienced team. That was a team you put out and you expect it to do something. You expect it maybe to just keep a clean sheet, or maybe you expect it to nick a goal or something. So I really, really, really hope the words sting you if you are watching. That's if you're watching. I don't necessarily believe you do watch. Because why would a professional footballer watch a player ratings of but if you do, you do. So let's get into it. Begovic, a 5. I've no idea how the first goal went over him. I don't care how high it went in the air. You're 6'7" or something, or whatever you are, 6'5" probably. How did that go over you? Abysmal. Absolutely abysmal for that goal. Rest of the game just looked just dead wonky and like dead stiff. Give him a 5. Michael Keane, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous game back for him. What was he doing for their second goal? I know Mason Holgate fell over, but how did he not know there was a fella behind him? Dreadful. I've given him a 2. Absolutely dreadful. Take your EU passport and go and play in Albania or somewhere. I don't know. Dreadful. Yerry Mina, not much better. Not a great night comeback for him. I mean, at least he got through the game. That's worth an extra point for Michael Keane. So I've given him a 3 because he got through the game. Well done to Yerry for getting through the game of football. Awful. Mason Holgate, I've given him a 3 as well. Slipped over for the goal. Second goal. All 3 of the centre-backs were... I mean, for the first goal, why did they all back off? I mean, that's the difference between those 3 and the 2 we normally have. The 2 we normally have engage, try and get blocks in. These 3 just all backed off and let people shoot. But saying that, we let people shoot every week. The difference is this: normally we have people go out and try and block it. I mean, we just let people shoot whenever they fucking want. I mean, honest to God, just come and play Everton if you haven't scored for ages, or you need to get confident shooting. Come and play Everton because they just let you shoot. And you know what? They've got a decent goalie. He'll save a couple, and that's what gets them through. But tonight they didn't have that, so yeah, just they were just abysmal. The three of them were just absolutely abysmal, dreadful, just dreadful. And you have to, I suppose, look at the manager and think, well, was it a good decision to bring the three of them back all at once together into the team? That's where you got to look at the manager. Nathan Patterson didn't have a great game. I thought he was all right in the first half. He was trying to get us going, but made a big mistake for the fourth goal. Didn't really offer too much going forward. As I said, was a bit loose in possession. Not a particular good night for him as well. I've given him a 4. On the other side, Vinagre. I thought Vinagre was all right. His crosses were all right. He was trying to stand them up. Not that there was anyone in there. I thought he was okay. He wasn't terrible. I've given him a 5.5 for a player who hasn't barely played this season either. I'll give him a 5.5 because I think he did all right. I noticed him a little bit more than I noticed some other players. Tom Davis, dreadful. The shot at 1-0 was just terrible. I mean, you know, I do get stick for, you know, sort of protecting Tom Davis, but you can't protect that. Was a Trev, and just weak all round, weak in possession, weak in the tackle. That shot was just embarrassing, and he was just rubbish. He was just absolutely rubbish tonight. I've given him a 2. He was rubbish. And again, I understand players, you're coming in from the cold, but that's just the way it is. That's your job. You train all week to be ready for when you're called on. That's your job. And I know it must be hard when you are changing players, the whole team, and you're not having quite gelled in it and stuff like that. But get your own job right. Do your own job. Don't worry about the team performance. Get your own job right. And this, you can say this about most of the team. But Tom was terrible tonight. Absolutely terrible. And you're looking at it and you're thinking, we've got a game on Saturday where 2 of our centre midfielders are a doubt. Now, both of them might make it, but both of them might not make it. Both of them might go, ooh, I'm still feeling that. Oh, there's a World Cup next week. You know, and Tom has to be ready. And tonight he was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And he's, you know, no one, the fan base are not going to have any confidence in him. You know, he hasn't given the manager any incentive to play him. So, yeah. James Garner, on the other hand, I think he got brought off because the manager probably thought he has had a good game. He has been okay. He's done okay. I've given him a 6. Manager's probably gone, he's done all right. I'll bring him off because he's playing on Saturday, or there's a potential he's playing on Saturday. That's why I think he took him off, personally. I think he probably just thought he'll play Saturday. And he probably thought, I'll play him. He was all right. Again, he's looked the brightest out of anyone in terms of coming on the pitch, and tonight, coming on the pitch and as a sub. We've got to figure out how we get the best out of our midfield, and we'll wait and see whether we can get the best out of him. Abdoulaye Doucouré, yeah, again looked poor. Looked poor on Saturday when he came on. He never gets the ball under control. He takes 3 touches to get the ball under control, and by the time he's took 3 touches, the game has slowed down and they've put you where they want you, and he just never never has the ball under control. And how can you play football like that? How can you play fluid football if you need 3 touches to control it? Excuse me, I have a cup of tea. He was dreadful. Well, yeah, dreadful. I've given him a 4, and that might be generous. But how can you play football if you can't control? Anthony Gordon missed the sitter at 1-0. The header should have scored. His tackle when he got booked. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? I hope you're watching this, by the way. What are you doing? Another booking. You could have been sent off. Could have been sent off. What are you doing? He's another one. He missed the game on Saturday. Wants to show the manager what he's all about. A couple of weeks ago, he was telling everyone he was trying to get in the England squad. With the band. He's trying to get in the England band. Qatar paying you to go over. It's just abysmal. Just, a little bit of energy trying to get us going. But no finesse. No. To be fair, he won the ball back when Tom Davies got his chance. But apart from that. And maybe the manager has brought him off as well because he thinks he'll start on Saturday. Maybe. I didn't see anything from him tonight. But he could have been sent off. And maybe the manager was taking him off so he didn't get sent off. It was a bad tackle, that. Nonsense. Just running around, kicking people. What's the point? Put some of that energy into your game. Give him a 3. Mopai. Not in the game. How many touches did he have? You know what I mean? How many touches did Neil Mopai have tonight? Let's have a look. 33 touches. He had. 33. His heat map. There's like a little, in his heat map, there's like a little bit of yellow in the box, or 2 bits of yellow in the box. And I'd be fair. I do feel like sorry for him. He had an assist at least. I feel a little bit sorry for him because he's playing a team that doesn't get the ball to him. So he doesn't really. I've said this before and I'll say it again. He's a waste of money. Not because he's not a good player, because he's unfit. Because Dominic Calvert-Lewin goes out the team and he comes in the team. 6'3" and brilliant in the air and good on his chest. He's about the size of Bass. And his first touch isn't great. So you're trying to hold the ball up and it bounces off him. Listen, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I just don't think he fits. Just don't think he fits us. We needed someone who up front. He was a bit of a yard dog, but he could move as well. That's what we needed. He's a second striker. He's a player who plays off Dom. And maybe that's where we'll have to play him in the second half of the season. If we want to try and work out how we're going to score goals. Maybe we're going to have to go direct. Go long to Dom if Dom, ever comes back. We're going to have to go long to Dom, and Dom Maupai will have to feed off the knockdowns. Maybe that's what we'll have to start playing. Because whatever we're trying to do now isn't working. Whatever we're trying to do, I've no real idea what we're trying to do. So yeah, not necessarily Maupai's fault as such. It's just I've given him a 4. I don't think necessarily it was his fault, but that's the way we play. Dwight McNeil. I'll be honest, if I didn't see Dwight McNeil being subbed on, I wouldn't know he was on. Really, I wouldn't have known he was on. Yeah, 23 touches. 23 touches in 39 minutes. He didn't get in their box once. By the looks of it. I'm looking at his heat map. Didn't get in their box. He's a winger or a wing back. He didn't get in the. Well, he was a winger because they took the subs. They took Mason Allgate off, didn't they? So didn't get in their box. He was on from the 50th minute, 51st minute for Mason Allgate. Incredible. Give him a 3. Alex Iwobi, he did all right. A little bit better. He had 35 touches, 93% pass accuracy. He tried to change the game. He tried to get us going, and I think he did for a couple of minutes. But sadly, it wasn't enough. He did all right. I've given him a 6. Yeah, he tried to get us going. Again, decent on the ball, but there's nothing to work off. So he did all right, as I said. I give him a 6. Gray, obviously got the goal. It was a good finish as well. What did he have? 33 passes. Yeah, straight into the game, made an impact. Probably should have started him. Didn't do loads, but he scored the goal. Give him 6.5, but he made a difference. You could, because he was trying to get like Iwobi, trying to get on the ball, not being lazy, not being, he was trying to make a difference and did make a difference. As I said, scored a decent goal. Yeah, 6.5. Tom Cannon was only on the pitch for 9 minutes. He had 2 touches of the ball. I don't really think I can rank him if he only had 2 touches of the ball. Stanley Mills had 10 touches of the ball. 3 crosses in 9 minutes. Got in the box. Actually got in the box. Unlike Dwight McNeil. Actually got in the box. I'll just give both of them 6s, just for being nice, just for getting on, just for working hard and getting themselves on the bench. So fair play. Stanley Mills attempted 1 dribble, and it was successful. He had 1 ground duel, and he won it. He had 1 aerial duel, and he won it. So fair play. There you go. Another crap episode of Everton. Will Saturday be another crap episode? We'll have to wait and see. But this season it started all right, and it's starting to peter out already. So there you go. Dreadful night for the team. Dreadful night for the players. I hope they'll watch. I would love it if Everton players did actually watch my player ratings. I don't actually believe they do, but I would love it. I would love it if they were all sitting on the bus right now watching my player ratings. And they're all going, oh, it wasn't that bad. You were shite. Really, really hope you're all watching. And you're all sitting there going, what's he know? What does he know? You were as bad as I'm telling you were. And all the fans on wherever they are will be telling you that as well. So, there you go. Make sure to check out Baz's videos. We'll be doing the final word tomorrow. Why did I choose this job? Why did I not become a train blogger? I just want to be a train blogger. That's all I want to do now. I want to be like that lad who wears the thing on his head and goes, thank you, Gordon. There you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.